I'm Wally. If you don't know me, you should. If you don't love me, you will. Why? Because I'm here to make your life better. Here to make my life better? Yes, I'm here to make your life better. I'm the conductor. We're going places. I'm the maestro. There's music to be made. I'm the father of feather philosophy, but it's going to cost you a piece of your soul, so look me in my eyes. Go on and get your wallet out and get ready to buy what I'm selling because it's about to go down. But before it all begins, I'm going to give you the Wally G guarantee. What's the Wally G guarantee? The Wally G guarantee is this. By the time it's all said and done with, you'll either be entertained, because this is Wally, baby, or you'll be educated, because this is Wally, baby, or you'll be inspired, because this is Wally, baby. And I always promise to keep that promise. But today I'd like to extend to you an invitation. An invitation for me? Yes, an invitation from me to you. And what is that invitation? That invitation is for you to join me on the Wally Vaughn interview series. What is that? It's got your name on it, but it's not about me. It's actually about you. It is an opportunity for you to make, craft, and project a story about whatever it is that you're doing to the world that is digestible so that you get to ask the questions that need to be asked so that people can understand what you need them to understand. Any business person understands how grossly important that is. But you are just lucky to have a Wally in your life that can help you with this. And that is so great. And so now I ask, were you entertained? I know you were, because this is Wally, baby. Were you educated? I know you were, because this is Wally, baby. And with you in my interview seat, the people will be inspired. And all we need to do to make that happen is for you to find yourself in my interview seat so that we can get your story out there in a way that's right for you and for all your listeners. And we can make that happen in 1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm Wally, and you're here with me, and you know my name, and you know what to call me, but what you don't know is what to call my guest. And it's very important as to what you answer to, but even more important to that is what you proclaim boldly as to what and who you are. So in your bold proclamation, my guest for today, who are you?
I am author Cheryl D. Bryant.
I was going to say, what are you? But since you already told me that you're an author, that's fine too. As probably as with all women in my life, tell me all of the umbrella hats that you wear.
I am an author. I am an entrepreneur. I am a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a ordained elder. I'm an activist for domestic violence. So
you
I'm
do a lot.
Financial strategist.
We're gonna run out of time if you keep telling us all the things that you do. That's nice, but the first thing that you led with was author, and that is the reason why we're here today. So if you would, author, tell me a little bit about your book.
Well, my book is called The Preacher's Wife, which I co-author with 3 other co-authors. That's Erica Moore, Chris McBride, and Laura McNeil. And we came up with this book, The Preacher's Wife, and it's dealing with a first lady in the church. And each of us wrote our own book. So it's 4 books into one cover. So it's not like we all just came together and just wrote this one book. It's actually 4 books into one.
Is it different stories or everybody's telling the same?
Everybody has a different story. Everybody has a different storyline, different characters. So, but it's all surrounded about a first lady in a church. And what it's dealing with is a lot of issues that goes on in the church that people don't talk about.
Amen.
They see it, and a lot of times we'll say, pray about it,
That's what Grandma said, we're going to pray about it.
We're going to pray about it.
Yes.
But it's a lot of issues that we don't discuss and we don't talk about. So in this book, you'll see a lot of things that come out from the preacher's wife. And some of these things are like real life situations that we've all experienced in our life, and actually just put it in this book. So it's a non-fictional religious category.
That's very liberating because a lot of people have issues that need to be discussed, but they don't have an open avenue to be able to discuss these things. And from what it's sounding like, your book could be that segue or be that open avenue for people to be able to read something and be like, I've experienced that in
Yes.
my life, and it sounds like your book should be like the basis of a book club, so that not only when people read what you have in your script, but they can come together, and that would open up the door for them to share
Yes.
personal experience.
Yes, like a discussion.
Yes,
Like a
indeed.
discussion,
Yeah.
yes, and that's what we are going towards that way, because we want to discuss what's been said in the book, what's been written in the book, because like I said, a lot of, especially women, a lot of, not just the first lady in the church,
Mhm.
but women in general, go through different things, and we want to say, hey, I read your book and I can identify with what you went through.
I heard you say domestic violence advocate.
Mhm.
As domestic violence advocate and as author, what's something in your book that you hope would ignite conversation?
Basically dealing with going through domestic violence, living in a home with an abusive husband. Some have abusive wives.
Amen. Amen. Keep going.
So,
Cover my face up. Blur my face out, y'all.
So even dealing with that, a lot of people suffer in silence.
Oh, amen.
And
Amen.
you want to tell somebody, but you're afraid. You want to leave, but you're afraid for your life. And I was in that situation. I was that victim. I was that person. And when you try to leave, and if you have a man that's abusing you and say, if you leave me, I'm going to kill you, and then you have to think about your kids. So a lot of times people say, well, just leave, get out, and it's not really that easy, because you have to think about the consequences if you leave and you know that you're already in a situation where you're getting beaten.
Mercy.
And then, you thinking about your kids. If he killed me, he might kill my kids.
Mercy.
Our kids, So a lot of people can identify with this book. You got, I wrote about church. You have one that wrote about marriage, one wrote about money, and one wrote about vengeance. So through all of this, you will see the different aspects of what we all went through this book, and then it can identify with other people.
With being able to identify like that, you're speaking on something that I can't readily identify with. That's not something I grew up with, not something I've personally experienced. So, me just being able to read your book and open me up to worlds that I'm not yet privy to. So thank you for the work that you've done. The biggest question every author who comes on my show wants me to know, but where can we get your script from? If the people want to read your book, which you need to do, where can we get a hold of your book?
You can actually pre-order my book from at www.thepassionpen.com. You can reach me at Facebook /author CD Bryant, or you can hit me up at Instagram, and that's also author CD Bryant.
Tell me the name of that website one more time.
www.thepassionpen.com.
The Passion Pen. Let me see. I'm feeling passionate about something right now. This is, oh man, I was super excited that you were able to bring this into the studio with us, so that our people can see. When you go online, when you're looking for what to order, when you go to the website again?
www.thepassionpen.com.
When you go to thepassionpen.com, this is what you're looking for. And we don't even want you to wait to the release date, because every author tells me that it's most beneficial for people to pre-order. So that way you can get yours when it's hot and when it's fresh. And somebody also told me that, if somebody buys your book and they let Wally know that they bought your book, I might be able to pull some strings and see if we can't get it autographed by
author CD Bryant.
That is what I'm talking about. Now, thank you so kindly. I want to, before we leave, I want to open up the floor to you, because you are an entrepreneur. And I too am an entrepreneur. And so many people don't understand that you can do what we do. So, author, if you would inspire the people a little bit before we go.
Yes. You are able to do anything that you put your mind to. It's all a mindset. So you have to transition your mind to think positive and to think above where you're at. The entrepreneurship is in anybody, because God said He created us. He created our hands to get wealth. So we have to put our hands to the plow to do it. So never discount yourself as being that you can't do it. Never say can't. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So being an entrepreneur, it gives you the flexibility to have, financial freedom, to spend more time with your family and to get success. So yes, go about doing what you always wanted to do. Your dreams, your visions, your passion, go for it. Can't nobody stop it but you.
Her name is?
Author Cheryl D. Bryant.
The name of her book is?
The Passion Pen.
I was about to say that's my third question. That is my third question. No. The name of the book is
The Preacher's Wife.
and you can find it at
www.thepassionpen.com.
You want to pre-order your copy of this book because from what we're having in this discussion right now, either it will change your life or it will open you up to something that you didn't even know about. My name is Wally, and if you don't love me, you will.